I'm here with Sergeant Johnson of the Bogmore Police Service. Sergeant, can you tell us what happened here last night?
Officers were called out to investigate an altercation between multiple individuals. A bit of Saturday night high spirits.
There's been some concern that the footage didn't clearly show who started the fight, or who glassed the first earlog. Can you describe to us, Sergeant Johnson, the techniques officers used to identify the wrongdoers?
Well, sir, we had a good look at what the suspects were wearing, hoodies and trainers, etc., if they were able to pronounce their H's and T's, whether they were claiming benefits or not, and that way we were able to deduce who were the correct scumbags to arrest, sir. Don't you worry.
I'm here with Sergeant Johnson of the Bogmore Police Service. Sergeant, there's been some criticism lately that disciplinary action against law enforcement officers with regards to mistakes, misconduct, police brutality and blatant corruption have been practically non-existent in the UK for several decades.
It's just a f***ing shame, sir, pardon my French, having to transfer a fellow officer and his terrified family to a whole new station, retraining them, forcing them to take suspension with pay. Something has to be done to stop these so-called victims coming forward.
And what do you suggest, Sergeant, to help the police and the public maintain the law and a safe working environment for officers and criminals alike?
Bigger truncheons, sir! It's amazing how quickly these new ones wear out. I swear, those lowlifes are growing thicker skulls.
I'm here with Sergeant Johnson of the Bogmore Police Service. Sergeant, now I've been informed that the evidence for a conviction was secured through footage obtained without consent from a nearby door camera. Can you give us some insight, Sergeant, into the legality of companies sharing personal data with law enforcement in order to gather evidence?
Load of unnecessary techno-malarkey, sir. We just uses the phone book down our station, sir. Just like the good old days.
You exclusively secure vital information from a phone book?
Yes, sir. Leaves no bruises, you see.
I'm here with Sergeant Johnson of the Bogmore Police Service. Sergeant, what would you say to people who claim that there's an increasing issue with abuse of power in the police service?
I'd say they were a terrorist, sir, and then I'd search them thoroughly.
And what would make you assume they were a terrorist, Sergeant?
Holding a mobile phone, lack of cooperation, baggy trousers. We can hold a terrorist for 2 weeks without charging him these days, sir. We are truly living in a golden age.
I'm here with Sergeant Johnson of the Bogmore Police Service. Sergeant, can you tell us how the service is reaching out to these dilapidated suburban estates and the helpless people that have to live here amongst the pandemic of increasingly violent crime?
Well, sir, essentially, we are not reaching out around here. Total scumbags, sir.
Can you expand on that, Sergeant?
They'll have your car on bricks while you're still in it, no trouble. We only come down here with riot vans and shields. Luckily, there's decreased life expectancy amongst the benefits classes, so they stop being a problem a lot sooner than real people. Where are you parked, by the way?
I'm here with Sergeant Johnson of the Bogmore Police Service. Sergeant, can you tell us a little more about the controversial incident that happened here the previous evening?
Well, sir, the officer in question accidentally disabled his body camera while scratching himself, after which the suspect fell down several times, fracturing his skull and several ribs.
There's also been unconfirmed reports that the suspect in question lost several teeth.
Did it to himself, sir. Said his mouth felt too crowded. That's the kind of delusional criminal scum we're fighting to keep off our beloved streets. Fighting with understanding and officially sanctioned grappling techniques, of course, sir.